That's why I have 9 toes. Welcome to the Fruit Snack Attack podcast, guys.
Welcome back. Are we on the internet?
We're on the internet now. Welcome back to episode 2.
Dose.
I guess we're going. We're in it. We're in it to win it, guys.
Yeah, we're live.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us here on episode 2 of the Fruit Snack Attack podcast. Here, once in a while, when we decide like we want to go live. I texted Zach last night. I'm like, when we do an episode 2, he said tomorrow. I'm like, I'm there.
You're like, fuck it.
That's all we need.
We're doing it.
So thank you guys for joining us here. Hope to see you guys in the chat. Any questions, comments, concerns, put them in there. Huh?
I said Burns.
Burns? Yeah, you want to roast us?
Burns?
Roast us. I don't care.
Did you see Matt's hat? I mean, come on.
It's pretty bright. It's got peach on the other side.
It's a little loud.
It's a little loud, but that's me.
There's one time I was wearing a Tempo Storm shirt. You're like, that's Zach Henley. He only wears the loudest fuck shit.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Let's pull that Goosebumps shirt right now.
Hell yeah.
You didn't laugh at my Goosebumps picture. That was a funny fucking photo.
I had a chuckle.
You just didn't let me know about it. Get me sweaty.
Yeah.
Can this hat go? No, it can't go by zero. Thank you guys for joining us here. What is up? Caden's in the chat already.
Hell yeah.
So, guys, every time we do the Fruit Snack Attack podcast, me and Zach try to bring topics to the table to discuss with you guys and each other. But I'd say, before we get into it, Zach, again, how was Thanksgiving? Last time we talked was the discussion about Thanksgiving.
It was good. I didn't eat any turkey.
None?
And I had pumpkin pie, so.
Oh my god! All right.
Like I was like, what? How can I just piss Matt off the most this holiday season?
Did you have was there a ham?
Yeah, I had ham.
Okay, all right, that makes sense.
Ham and cheesy potatoes.
I'm waiting for that ham for Christmas. The Christmas ham.
I'm gonna have the Christmas too.
Holiday.
You can just eat ham every holiday.
That's a lot of ham. That's a lot of ham. We actually had an extra turkey, so we deep fried it for Matt Black White Friday.
A whole extra turkey.
A whole extra. We had 2 extra turkeys actually, because I still have an extra one.
You still have a turkey?
Yeah, I have a whole turkey still.
How? How do you end up with extra turkey?
We might deep fry it for the Super Bowl. Just so you know. We were working at a car dealership, and I need to put that down. We were working at a car dealership, and they were handing out turkeys to the employees. And we're not employees; we're sublets. But they're like, "Hey, here's 2 turkeys."
Fuck it, here's a turkey.
Well, they gave one to my dad, and then my dad's like, "Go tell him thank you." So I go to tell him thank you, and then they're like, "Oh, here's another turkey." So we had 2 turkeys. So now we have extra turkeys. But that's
Caden's plate was literally turkey and potatoes. That's what he said in the chat.
That makes sense. I'm turkey potato, sweet potato stuffing.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
See,
stuffing's gross.
No, it's not. You see, you even have Mama White stuffing.
I don't like stuffing.
That sounds weird. Anyway, thanks for joining us here for episode 2. So
this
our
lovely
first,
Monday night.
Yeah, Monday night. Yeah, see, I told you we don't know what our game plan is. Yeah, you wet bread lover. I love me some wet bread. I'll dunk some bread in this cranberry juice right now.
Oh, I'll give you some wet bread. You know what I'm saying?
So our first topic is that coffee.
Yeah,
you wild man. That looks like a Dunkin'.
Hashtag not sponsored, but
not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, Dunkin', you want to come at us with that sponsorship money?
I'll sell out for Dunkin' right now.
What if Dunkin' sponsored us, but you weren't allowed to be seen drinking Starbucks coffee ever again?
I like Starbucks coffee a lot.
Yeah, but that money.
Yeah, but that money. For money, I'll do it. Yeah.
You'd have to send Caroline out covert missions to get Starbucks coffees.
Babe, just go get
pour them into the Dunkin' cup.
Just go give me a pumpkin spice latte. Just don't tell anyone. That's what I'm saying. 8 o'clock drinking coffee. He's a lunatic. Anyway, so I'll start off with my first topic of the night. Did I lose Zach? Did he freeze? What's happening?
Oh,
it looks like
we froze for a second. We're good.
Anyway,
all right, hit us with that first topic.
For that first topic for the night, guys, I want to talk about, me and Zach, we like to talk about our memories, what we used to love. And it's all, as 90s kids, we like to throw back to the 90s.
Hell yeah.
I want to talk about what's your first gaming memory? I almost want to hear, your gaming history. Take me through the years of becoming a Game Boy,
So I started out playing Genesis.
Okay.
We
That was your first. Now, did your parents have that console?
yeah, my dad had a Genesis and my aunt had a Genesis.
Really?
And then it was also my first console. Like I got my own Sega for Christmas when I think I was like 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got that Sonic. I think got Sonic 1 and 2.
Okay.
That was my jam for a while.
Yeah.
And then I played a bunch of games because like we had a couple of video stores that went out of business here, so we got like random games really cheap for like $5 or whatever.
Right.
So I played some games. I don't really remember them, but the next big game I played was Pokemon on Game Boy Color.
So what? Did your parents get you a Game Boy Color, and that was it? Then it was just time. I wonder when the original Pokemon came out. When did it come out? Was that like a Christmas gift?
Yeah.
Just like, hey, you're getting.
I'm trying to think. Was it a Christmas gift or a birthday gift?
Okay.
One of the two.
Mm.
And I pretty much rocked Game Boy and different variations of the Game Boy. I was really like, I probably owned more Game Boys than any other system.
I remember I did not have a Game Boy for the longest time. I don't know if I got a Game Boy until the Color, but I remember kids in elementary school having Game Boys, playing the original Pokemon, doing the Link system. And I remember one kid, he kept he was doing the missing gnome trick.
Oh yeah. On Cinnabar Island.
Yes.
He was surfing up and down.
Yep. And I'm just like, well, that's. But then I remember back then that like there was a threat of like breaking your system with that thing.
Yeah.
That was scary.
It can ruin your save file too.
Right. Yeah. So there was some danger behind it, but was it worth it? I never risked it because my dad bought me this thing.
Right.
I don't want to ruin it. You want to know the worst? You want to know one of my worst Pokemon memories of all time?
What's that?
Usually in the original Pokemons, your rival would pick the opposite Pokemon.
Right.
And so he would be worse than you. No, would he be better than you?
Better, yeah.
He would be better.
Because if you pick like Bulbasaur, he'd pick Charmander.
Well, maybe that has nothing to do with what I'm about to talk about, but that's different. In Sword and Shield, Pop picks your weak.
Right.
Which is
and I think
weird.
they did that the last couple games actually.
Did they? Maybe. That I don't remember. But anyway, what I'm getting to is that I remember my brother, he had blue and I had red.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Or maybe it was the opposite. Maybe he had red and I had blue. That sounds more right. So I think I like a dumb 5th grader or like 4th grader or whatever grade I was in, I didn't get bullied into it, but like I was just a dumb kid and some older kid on the bus tricked me into trading away my brother's Charizard.
Oh.
And that's a even to today's standard, that's a bitch move.
Yeah, that sucks.
And I don't think I traded it for anything good. So,
looking back, what I think is kind of amazing is like how universal some of the schoolyard rumors were. Like, I heard, in Pokemon like Red and Blue, if you surf in the area next to the SSN, you could use Strength on the truck, and there's a Mew under there.
Oh, okay, yeah. I remember. What was my big Pokemon rumor? I can't remember. I remember I burned my Master Ball on a Pikachu.
Yeah? Good choice.
Because I think Justin really wanted a Pikachu, or Adam really wanted a Pikachu, and I'm like, well, I don't want to waste the time. But I think
Did you ever find a shiny?
Back then, I didn't know what shinies were until probably X and Y.
Yeah, it was funny, because like, I remember I had a buddy growing up, and he was kind of like that guy who always like, you like, he would tell you shit and you knew he was lying.
Right. Oh,
like,
yeah.
Dude, he's like, I found a white Rattata. And this is when Silver first came out. This is when Shinies, like, the very first came out. Like, no, you didn't, dude. Yeah. Don't fucking...
There's no way, no. Yeah,
there's no way.
Right.
That doesn't exist in real life.
Right.
Turned out it did.
And he's right. That son of a bitch. Damn it, Greg. Being right for once.
So what was your first system?
So, we're going to go way back. My cousin Mike had he had a Super Nintendo. I was going to his house and watching I would always watch him play Super Mario World.
Mm-hmm.
And back in those days, it was like you had to get good at a game because it was one of the only games you had. So he can like, he was basically speedrunning Super Mario World back, I'm sure before, speedrunning is what it is now. You know what I mean? It's not that he was like doing like it like he wasn't like saving frames, but he just knew how to get through every level as quick as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was also really good at Mortal Kombat 2. His Baraka was nuts. I mean, I don't know. I never saw him like play against somebody, but I saw him mess up these computers over and over.
Yeah,
and over
exactly.
So I'm like, oh, this kid's got to be good. I also remember going over like my like an uncle or like an older cousin who had a Sega Saturn and like playing like Virtual Fighter on it. I think maybe not Virtual Fighter. No, maybe I shouldn't say Virtual Fighter. One of the fighters, maybe like the first Tekken or something like that.
Yeah, maybe it's Tekken.
Yeah, no, Virtual Fighter doesn't make sense in this situation. But I think my family's first console was probably the Genesis as well. Had good Sonic 2, had the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge that let you put the Sonic 2 on top of it, play Knuckles in Sonic 2, and that's how I would beat Chemical Plant. I would have Knuckles climb up the water.
Can't get past level 2. Gotta love it.
Can't get Zach, there's a video in the depths of Zach just talking hella shit about me about it.
Yeah. In the video, I'm speeding through Chemical Plant.
Well, I was a kid and I didn't know the jump patterns. I was not good. I was a scrub.
There was this because on Sonic 3, there's this part of Carnival Night where it literally traps you in this area, and if you don't know that you have to press up and down on this barrel, you just get trapped.
Really?
Like there's no and the thing is, there's no the game doesn't convey it to you at all.
So you have to basically mash to figure it out.
Right. And that's the one thing I could never get past it. Like I would have to like hope to glitch through it, basically.
And then I remember the Genesis for a while, and then I remember the N64 day. The N64 got to the house on Christmas, and we had, I think it was Mario 64, and this like rally car game where you were just rally cars and you were racing. And that was actually one of like our early Christmases at like the house that my parents live in currently. My family lives in currently. So like that, it was like the perfect storm it was like the perfect Christmas.
See, I never owned a N64. I actually won one time.
We talked about
it was towards the end of the lifespan of the console, so we kind of sold it because they were coming out with new shit. Like they were going to make new games for it. Right. But so after I owned the Genesis and Game Boys, I got a GameCube, and that's probably the system I put. It's hard. Either the 360 or the GameCube. I put the most hours in out of any other system.
I would say
I would say GameCube, but
it's a toss-up. See, the 360 had a long life cycle. 360 was high school through college.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Halo 4 came out in 360.
Yeah. Yep. So the thing about
Halo 3 might be the game I spent the game I spent the most time in, like specific game.
Halo 3 has this crazy. I have this weird. So all my friends had Xboxes. I didn't have an Xbox. And Halo 3 comes out. We're at my boy Joe's house. I went to the midnight release with them. I'm like, I'll just go. I don't have an Xbox, but I don't want to hang out for the hype. So I missed all like the Halo 2 days and stuff like that, especially the Halo 1 days. Denny's over there, and we're loading up Halo 3, and Denny wants to start playing the single player, and I'm just like, multiplayer, let's go. You have 3 guys sitting here. Yeah. I don't care about the intro to this story. Come on.
Right.
And then the next day, I know so many kids either didn't come to school the next day, or if they did come in, they were exhausted. Dog tired.
Halo 3 was my first midnight, and I actually did go to school the next day.
Yeah, see, so the kids went to school. Some of the kids that did go to school were struggling. And then I get home that day, and my dad's like, yeah, my buddy gave me this game. He bought an extra copy of it. It's this Halo game. Like, Halo 3, the biggest, release of all time at that point.
Yeah. Back when if you didn't pre-order a copy, you just didn't get a copy.
Right. So we just had Halo 3.
Can we tell your pre-order story real quick about when you tried to buy Mario Tennis and fucking GameStop wouldn't sell it to you?
Oh yeah, so
that's a fucking hoot and a half there.
So to finish the story of the Halo, so then my dad's like, well, I guess we gotta get a 360. I'm like, hell yeah, we're doing that. And then I got a Xbox 360. It was at college where and again it was college. I didn't just in Florida. oh, cool, the new Mario Tennis came out for the Nintendo 3DS. Let me go pick it up at GameStop. Walk into GameStop, the store that sells you video games. Hello, sir. I'd like to purchase a copy of Mario Tennis for the Nintendo 3DS. Well, did you pre-order it? No, but I'll just like to buy a copy. Well, if you didn't pre-order, we can't give you a copy. Yeah, but you're a GameStop. Yeah, but you didn't pre-order it. Right, but I'll still give you money to buy the game. Yeah, I can't do it. I'm gonna go walk to that Target.
That's there was right a Target in the same plaza. That's the best part.
Like, I'm gonna go give them money instead of giving you money. Yeah, man, I don't know what to do. Okay, I walked out, and I understand pre-orders to an extent, but don't you?
But pre-orders in 2012, back when that was come on.
But don't you sell games? Do I have to wait for Mario Tennis later on?
And I also get you have to have a pre-order for maybe a very limited release. If you want the special edition of the game, whatever, fine. Those are gonna sell out quick. But regular ass Mario Tennis,
it did not make any sense.
You just walked right over to Target.
Hello, Target employee. I'd like to purchase Mario Tennis for the Nintendo 3DS. Here you go. Fine, customer. Thank you. Have a good day. You too. God bless. Out the door. That's it. That was it. I don't know. So then we're in the GameCube era. Going back. No, wait. No. Well, let's talk about the N64 era for a second.
Yeah.
Original Super Smash Brothers, man. Do you want to talk about that original trailer where out of nowhere, they're singing that I can't see me loving nobody but, and then just out of nowhere, Donkey Kong drop kicks Pikachu for no reason. What is this game about to be? And then Mario Kart 60. See, I might have the most nostalgia glasses for the N64, even though probably my GameCube is probably my favorite system.
Yeah.
So but I mean Mario Kart 64, Super Mario 64, Wave Race, Ocarina of Time, and the list goes on and on and on.
Were you a Pokemon Snap guy?
I was a Pokemon Snap guy. Why was there
Pokemon Snap with this shit?
Why was Pokemon Snap not on the Wii U? That game literally was designed for the Wii U.
Perfect.
They legitimately fucked up on that.
Put it on the Switch. It still has gyro controls. You can easily.
I didn't think about the gyro
controls. Put that bitch on the Switch.
Put that on the Switch. I just like the idea of the tablet looking. Right. I guess you could do that with the gyro. Yeah, that makes sense. Dude, come on, Nintendo.
Put it on the Switch. I want to play more Pokemon Snap.
You could.
It's all. I just want to play Pokemon Snap.
You already said that Game Freak doesn't want to make Pokemon games anyway, so why are they going to want to make a Snap? Would they make Snap? Would that have to be Game Freak?
I feel like they could just hire somebody to port it. You know what I mean?
Oh, give us some HD port. You'd even take a port. I don't know, man. I kind of want to take.
You want a remake?
I kind of want to take a picture of a Chandelure in a haunted house.
Oh shit! You want Pokemon Snap? Yeah, you want to do one?
I kind of, yeah. But what if in Pokemon Snap in Pokemon Snap for the Nintendo Switch they do put in all 800 Pokemon?
Well, we can talk about that for a second because I actually heard an interview recently. And it was a couple of the lead designers for Sword and Shield, and they're talking about just it's a Q&A type thing,
right?
And somebody asked, they're because a situation like this has happened before. Back in I think Ruby Sapphire, they didn't have the full national decks, and they re-released Red and Blue so you could bring them in, and then they did. And somebody asked in the Q&A, they said, could the national decks be re-released in the next game of Sword and Shield? Because they always usually make 3,
Yeah.
And I guess there were 2 high up Game Freaks execs sitting in the room, and when that question was asked, both the people doing the Q&A looked over there, and they were just no comment.
Oh.
So it sounds like that's probably what they're gonna do.
Dude, you want to talk about that may be the most genius way for them to resell the game.
Yeah, if you're worried the third game's not going to sell well, I mean, this is kind of the perfect plot.
It kind of is. Oh man, I didn't think. Oh, I don't care enough. I don't think I would get that by that point.
Me either.
Where are you in Sword and Shield?
I have all 8 badges, and I am
minimal Sword and Shield spoilers.
Yeah, I got through the tournament.
Okay.
And then I'd go meet up with the champion because that one dude's plotting some shit.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm at.
Yeah. I'm actually at the same spot with you right now. Yeah, we're actually pretty much lined up perfectly. I actually was doing a lot of that yesterday, or the day before.
Yeah,
it was yesterday. Yeah, I was grinding yesterday, but now I gotta do some serious grinding. We gotta do some raid grinding because that shit is easy as hell to level up a Pokemon. Okay, we'll have to plan that off camera because I'm having a little trouble with the. Wow, are we already? Wow, we're already at 8:30.
Yeah,
crazy. Yeah, we'll talk about Pokemon Sword and Shield later. So then we're in the game. Well, and just N64 was such a good system for me, man. Like, I mean, had the 4 controllers. Those controllers are terrible. So Mario Party 2, we never bought, but we consistently rented from Blockbuster.
Mm-hmm.
There was one Blockbuster, and all we did was renew it. I don't know. We honestly probably bought the game 3 times over,
right?
Because of how much I rented Mario Party 2. It was such.
I have a story about something similar. When we get on the GameCube stuff.
Okay, so then I remember there's like a random like RC car racing game on the N64 that I love.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It was called like RC Volt or something like that. So much fun. One of the last levels, you have to race your RC cars on a boat. That's dope. It was like a cruise ship. And there was I need to buy that game legally and not emulate it at all.
Oh yeah, of course.
So now we're in the GameCube era. I'm a grown ass. I'm a middle schooler at this point. Do you want to
middle school? That's
talk
weird.
about Double Dash? Talk
Mario Kart
about
Double Dash.
Luigi's Mansion. Talk about.
I think Luigi's Mansion was legitimately the first GameCube game I owned.
Yeah, it might. And well, wasn't that like the game? Like that's the game.
I think. I think it was a launch title.
So I feel like everyone probably had Luigi's Mansion, or at least I remember Luigi's Mansion. And then I mean Melee for me. I mean that's
Pikmin.
That Pikmin.
I sucked ass at Pikmin, but it was a fun game.
Games like Pikmin and the original Animal Crossing. Well, mainly Pikmin. Stressed me out that I couldn't play them.
Yeah, because they have a time limit.
Yeah, they have a time limit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like last thing I want to do is like be at night like scrambling. I hated that. Hated it so much. Animal Crossing is different because that's just like doing your life. I remember in Animal Crossing, I thought like I was pretty slick with my town. Then I went to my friend's house and their town had like nicely organized, flower arrangements. They had one called pathing, and I'm just like, I like named my town Pancakes. I don't know.
I remember this is my story I was talking about earlier. So Sonic Adventure 2 came out on GameCube.
That's right.
And I never owned a Dreamcast, so I really wanted to play this game. I got to play Sonic Adventure 1 just through like friends and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
But so Sonic Adventure 2 comes out, and for like the first month, maybe even 2 months, the place where we rented video games for, because it was Giant Eagle. Giant Eagle used to have a video store.
Did it really? I didn't even remember that.
And it was rented out solid for 2 months. We went there like every weekend. It was gone, and we just got to the point where my mom's like, "The game's $45. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy it for you." Because it took that. It's like I was wanting to play it for that long.
Mom, we could have bought this a while ago.
I was just so hyped at that point.
No, I bet. I had a friend. Wasn't that game like on multiple systems? Sonic Adventure 2? Or was that only GameCube?
It was Dreamcast first, then GameCube.
So, not with the Dreamcast, but this goes back to my N64. I had an N64. My cousin, he had a PlayStation 1, and there were times where we would trade consoles for like the weekend.
Oh, dope.
And I would play like Crash Bandicoot Racing and stuff like that. But then we
what about Diddy Kong Racing?
Love Diddy Kong Racing. Diddy Kong Racing might be better than Mario Kart 64.
Oh shit!
I mean, you want to talk about just a better video game? You got a story mode.
Yeah.
You have a English dialogue story. You have WizPig. Like we got WizPig. You got Tip Tub. You got Banjo, the original Banjo-Kazooie. Like, I mean, I'm getting so much nostalgia for the N64, man. That system slaps.
That's your shit.
N64 Classic. The minute that comes out, I'm the first person pre-ordering it on this planet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'll have all my info ready to go, whenever that is. And that's gonna be tough though, because now we're gonna get like copyright issues for that N64 Classic. Like, is Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo 2 gonna be on that?
Well, there's a fun little fact. Is actually so I don't know if you've noticed this, but so for Sonic, you can buy Sonic 1 and 2 like all day, pretty much for any console.
Yeah.
But you can't buy Sonic 3, weirdly enough. You can buy it, I think,
weird.
on Steam, and you can buy it on, I don't know if it's still on the 360 shop, but it used to be.
Okay. But that was it.
Yeah, and the thing is, so it's a fact that Michael Jackson started to work on the music for that game.
Right.
And there's a ton of speculations to reasons why Sega won't release it is because they don't want to deal with a potential lawsuit.
That's a good point. I think we talked about that on our Sonic 3 playthrough. Maybe the Grumps do. Either one of us do. Man, Sonic 3, we beat that whole game. I don't remember a single episode from that.
Yeah.
That was literally a blur.
We beat it one sitting.
It was one sitting. I was thinking about, actually, maybe that's what, I'll wait a second for that.
We should go back and play Sonic and Knuckles one day, the second half of the story.
I'd be down to clown with that. Sonic and Knuckles, actually, let me play that one.
All right.
Yeah, well, no, you gotta play. You're the Sonic kid. You're the Sonic boy.
It sucks because Sonic 3 music is like some of my favorite video game music ever.
Really?
Yeah, there's
you can talk about that. Yeah.
There's a YouTube channel called Project Chaos that remade all the music, and it's sick.
Yeah, I'll have to look that up. We'll link that. Link that later. Then I guess we're just gonna do the history of our gaming at this point because we're in the GameCube era. Then we get to the 360, and then I think by way past the cycle, I end up getting one of those thin PS2s.
Mm-hmm.
Played some NFL Street on that bad boy.
Oh shit!
And I remember that was when online was starting to trickle. SOCOM on the PS2. My buddy Nick and Anthony, they had it. They had the headset and everything like that. I'm like, this is cool. SSX Tricky, SSX 3.
Dude, SSX Tricky was the fucking shit.
That
game slapped so hard.
That music slaps. That music still slaps.
Yeah.
Today. We can put on Tricky right now.
Because didn't they release an SSX game on the GameCube?
Yeah, it was Tricky. Tricky was the GameCube. Tricky was the GameCube.
I played the shit out of that.
I did too, man. Played as Eddie with the big afro.
Mm-hmm.
He did the worm as his ultra, and then there was the off version. People try to make copies of that, and there was what was it called? It was not Excite Bike. There is an N64 Excite Bike, which is I remember I never understood the game. Oh god, what was the game called? Oh, it's gonna bother me. It was a SSX Tricky but on dirt bikes, and that was a good ass game. God, it was
it sounds really familiar. Yeah. I just can't. The name's escaping me.
Oh, it's gonna bother me. Hold on, I'm gonna have to look that up. You tell me more about your GameCube experience.
So I played a ton of Mortal Kombat in the GameCube because they released, I want to say, Deadly Alliance.
What Mortal Kombat had chess? That one I played the fuck out of.
Armageddon.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
Yeah, Armageddon had chess. Yeah, I just grinded the shit I was that guy who on the game, I knew in my heyday all the fatalities for most of the characters.
Right.
I unlocked all the crypt. Shout out to Cooking with Scorpion.
Yeah.
I bet you that video is still online.
Cooking with Scorpion?
Yeah, Google Cooking with Scorpion after you get off the podcast. Okay. You're going to crack up.
The game was called Freakstyle.
Freakstyle
was dope. It had a girl with big boobs on it. It was a fun game.
I never got to play it, but I always wanted to play Twisted Metal.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, because for my whole life, I've been a not PlayStation guy.
Yeah, same.
So, and think about that, didn't they release a new Twisted Metal a couple years ago, with online play? That should have been, that had to have been huge, right?
I think it flopped hard.
Oh, well, fuck me.
I just feel like it's too late, Twisted Metal game in 2019. I just feel like it's a lot less interesting to newer audiences.
Yeah, but it's true. Well, I feel like Twisted Metal was always just a backdoor thing. But then, you release a new Mario Kart and everyone's gonna shit. The new Crash Bandicoot, there was Crash Team Racing, or whatever. Everyone loved that. It was the same kind of idea, except it was adult. It was cool kids got to play Twisted Metal. There was a guy. Remember, he had just his arms. I think his name was Axel. His arms were the axles to just two giant tires. Are we T-posing?
Just T-posing.
Just big old tires. His health was atrocious because it was. It was just him. It was just him. And then we're to 360. I get the 360 because of Halo 3, become a Halo 3 prodigy. We had
I'm trying to think what my first 360 game was. I can't remember.
We had Halo 3 tournaments in Todd's basement all the time. Also, shout out Todd, happy birthday. Today's
it's Todd's birthday? Shit.
Yeah.
He's probably holding it down somewhere.
He's holding
now.
it down hard at home right now, guaranteed. Todd's basement Halo 3 tournaments. Chipotle online ordered. You know what I mean? Like, everyone got their burritos in a giant box. Those were some LANs, man. Halo 3 was when the LANs started.
Was that the one where your brother was complaining because he couldn't get all the meats?
He could not order all 4 meats. I'm like, well, just don't.
Just don't.
And then Todd had one dog that got onto the table and ate like 3 people's burritos.
That's hilarious.
And then I had my Chipotle burrito. Everyone likes to bring up this one. We're landing in Todd's basement, and my Chipotle burrito was hitting kind of different. And I was blowing some big stinkers.
Yeah.
And I turn around, and nobody's in the basement. Nobody.
There's not a one.
Well, because then we also had a fan because it was getting hot. So I was the stinkers were getting blown.
Oof.
All over the basement. Man, those were some times. We would do like tournaments. We would play Griffball. We would play just classic.
Griffball was the shit.
Griffball, Big Team Slayer.
So, I just remembered my first ever game for the 360 was Sonic 06, and boy, what a disappointment!
Wow. But now, was that a disappointment to you at the time?
Yeah.
You did. You knew then.
It was. Yeah. It was unplayable to even me.
Okay.
The load times were just so bad, and like the hyperspeed sections were so touchy.
Really?
Yeah.
You're like, this game is not complete.
That was the first time I legitimately, I don't want to say rage quit, but like I got so angry, I'm like, I'm turning off this game.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever turned off. You want to talk about a game? You want to talk? You know what's my longest? So what is? Okay, this is a side note, and we'll go a little long since we probably started a little late anyway.
Yeah.
Plus, because my last topic is kind of a half topic. What's the game purchase? What's your longest grind? Got the game, went home, played until X time.
You mean like straight or just like hours in total?
Straight. Like what's the game you went home and just didn't stop playing?
Honestly, it's actually a lot more recent than you'd think. It would be in college when X and Y came out.
You just immediately got X and Y and started going?
Yeah, because I went to the midnight release and I met up with Garrett there.
Okay.
We were talking, we got the games. I went to McDonald's, ordered 2 20-piece nuggets.
Oh, I remember this
40 nuggets all together.
Yeah.
I go home. I just start playing Pokemon, eating chicken. And I literally just passed out, Game Boy in hand.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
I don't even remember what time. I just went until I just didn't anymore.
So I got 2 stories. The midnight release of Brawl, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I have all the friends, all the homies over. We're over all day getting ready for the midnight release. Playing Melee all day. Grinding Melee, having so much fun. Blizzard, and I mean a bad one, even for Ohio standards, comes rolling in that night. All stores are like, we're not doing a midnight release. The roads are too bad. We are not going to do a midnight release.
Right.
We're trying to find anywhere that's going to try to sell copies of Brawl. No place is going to do it. So we're just playing Melee all night. More Melee. Then we catch word that Walmart 2 towns away is going to be opening up at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we're like, well, some of us let's go get our copies.
Fuck it.
Drive out there. We should not have driven.
Mm-hmm.
It legitimately was that bad. Drive all the way out there. Get there, 7 o'clock opening. Find out, 8 o'clock opening. Have an hour to kill. Now we're getting cussed at by the plow truck drivers who are trying to clear the Walmart parking lot. We gotta clear this goddamn parking lot in an hour, and you guys are out here doing drifting. We're not. We're trying to buy this game. So now we're into Dunkin' Donuts, not a sponsor yet. And we're working on it. We're so tired. I'm so tired. Me and my one buddy Joe, and we're just doing shots of espresso at this point. I've never drinking coffee. Now I'm going straight for the hard stuff. Pure espresso shots. Finally get Brawl. We all go home.
We're 4 heart palpitations later.
Justin, he's got my copy of Brawl. He's playing the single player in the corner. All of a sudden, now we're just grinding out multiplayer. Turn around, Todd already left.
Todd's just gone.
Todd's just like, I'm out. We got the game. What the fuck?
Yeah.
that game. So that was just like that was probably the biggest like group thing I've ever done, and it was in my parents' basement, and they didn't have a say in this.
I'll never forget. There's one time where I think it's the first DLC for Halo 3. It was like a big deal, you know.
Okay, yeah.
They released 3 maps, new skulls, and everything.
Yeah.
So, like the day it comes out, we get snowed out at school. Like, it is a snow day. So I was like, I told my buddy Brandon, like, hey man, I'm gonna come over. We're gonna jam out these maps. He's like, fuck yeah, let's do it. So we'd have like a whole day grind session, and then we get an alert that our school had just canceled for the next 2 days.
Oh geez, like they already anticipated it.
Yeah, they're like, for the next two more days, no more school. So we're like, I guess I'm just staying here, man. We're playing Halo. We did for like 3 days straight, just fucking played Halo.
This is gonna kind of stink because that gave me an idea for a topic of like what's our best snow day experience, but you just said it. And then my other one is Sonic Riders. What was the original?
This is the one where they're on the boards,
on the hoverboards. The original.
Yeah, it's Riders.
Sonic Riders, the original one. I don't know why, but I played that game until I had literally a hole in my thumb. I beat the whole game in one sitting. I don't know why. I'm like, I'm gonna grind out Sonic Riders, but I did, man. There's this one course. It was like a jungle course later on in the game, and I didn't know that you kind of had to hold down the jump button on this last jump to get to the shortcut, and I could not beat the computers. And I tried for an hour on this course, and then I like one of the races. I finally like discovered the shortcut, and it was the easiest race ever. I was so mad at myself. I'm like, why did I not think about this more? And then
I'm sure I've had similar stories of that in like Zelda dungeons where I'm just like stumped for like hour and a half, and then it's just the dumbest thing.
Right. 360 also had the Modern Warfare 2, probably my most like nostalgia for a Call of Duty, out of any Call of Duty. Just man, Modern Warfare 2, and then you know what? Oh, that one. All the friends got it. They stayed home from school that day. I was a good boy. I think that was even like my freshman year of college. It might have been. Yeah, it might have been. Not Full Sail, like my original freshman year.
Right.
Whenever it was. Go home, gonna find a place in Modern Warfare 2, turn on the Xbox, Red Ring. I got Red Ringed the day Modern Warfare 2 came out. And I told my dad, I'm about to go buy another 360. We'll get this other one fixed later on. Just go out, buy a 360, come back, start playing. 360, that was kind of that stuff. We're in the Xbox.
I think my most nostalgic Call of Duty game was Black Ops. Me and my buddies went really ham on Black Ops. We really like the wager matches.
Yo, love wager matches. So,
dude, me and my buddies went ham on gun game. Like, you understand? Like, that's all we did for the longest time. We didn't care about ranking up. We're just like, let's fucking play gun game.
So, gun game, I was the guy you hated in gun game. I only knifed.
You knifed.
I knifed. Oh, dude, I did, and I did it just to piss Denny off. Oh my god,
most irritating shit ever.
Denny would be so livid with me. He'd be on the sniper or whatever by the end, or the pistol, and I'm out here knifing him, just D-ranking him. Oh my god, it was so much fun.
One of the best stories was like, whenever one of us got the final kill cam, we made a huge deal out of it.
You got hyped.
Yeah, and my buddy Steve won the match. He got the ballista kill, but as he killed somebody with the ballista knife, I blew somebody up with the rocket launcher. And it must have happened so that he won the game, but I got the final kill cam, which was because he was like, "Guys, watch this! Watch this! This is gonna be the sickest shit ever." Then my character pops up and blows up some dude. He was so pissed. I was crying laughing.
That's funny. He was probably so hyped on that too.
He was.
Ballistic knife. That's a classic. And then and like that was kind of around when I was kind of getting into like the MLG stuff, especially Halo 3, the old Halo 3 or MLG tournaments going down in Columbus. That was such a good time because Joe, he was in, he was at Ohio State, so we would just stay in his dorm. Oh, such a good time. And then I remember at Full Sails when Modern Warfare 3 came out.
Yeah.
And I remember grinding that out with my friends. I even have like some old I was not trying to stream, but I was trying to capture card back then. So I have some like original footage. I remember like I'm in my room. My roommate Josh at the time, he was in the living room. We're all just playing Modern Warfare 3, and as you're playing, you're like, "Oh, this game is not what we wanted." And I feel like that's kind of like the first time I'm like, "Oh, not all Call of Duties are going to be good."
Yeah. See, I never got hyped on zombies mode as well.
Yeah,
other people did.
Some people, man, they love zombies.
It's like all they want. Yeah.
My brother Adam loved zombies. Adam has high scores on zombies. Adam's like top 10 in the world on zombies maps.
That's dope.
It is. So we're gonna play some zombies later. And then the Xbox One, I feel like we're all kind of like, all right. Even this whole generation. Now that I guess it's because we're older now.
Right.
I mean, they're both like all the systems are fine. Well, not the Switch, on the other hand. Switch may be one of the greatest systems of all time. It's so convenient. I love this thing so much. But
yeah, I just wish they'd like make more games that I want.
Right.
Like, come on, man, give me that HD Super Mario Sunshine. That's all I want.
You might get it. You might not. Honestly, I don't know.
Or you know what? Give me Super Mario Sunshine 2. You don't even have to make a remake.
Ooh, Sunshine 2. Oh, that might be
dope.
That'd be one of our most like recent gen games, or one of our most recent gen Switch games, because we did just play Blair Witch not that long ago.
Yeah,
those are funny. Those are some good episodes. So we'll go for the last 10 minutes, and I've been withholding this information.
The half topic, hit me.
The half topic, guys. Zach, it's December. December means we're close to the end of the year. Mm-hmm. End of the year means we are done with the year.
Right.
There were a lot of things that happened in 2019. A lot of great things in entertainment that we liked. So I feel like we, for our next podcast, should do the first ever Fruit Snack Attack Award show.
Oh shit! I'm in.
The first of many.
Hell yeah.
The first. You can't do first annual, whatever it is. The first Fruit Snack Attack Award show 2019. The inaugural Fruit Snack Attack Award show. All right. So we'll obviously do like our. So I think so I'm guessing what we should probably do is we should just do like our own favorite thing. So like we'll do favorite movie. I'll have a favorite movie. You have a favorite movie. Then we talk about maybe our runners up or our noted. I don't know if we can really kind of. I think on some of these we probably can't come together on an award. Like I don't know if you and I could both sit down and maybe best movie we could, but like I don't know if you and I could probably agree to best game of the year. You know what I mean? And I'm almost kind of thinking it doesn't even have to be something that came out this year. For example, like song of the year. If I do not have a song from my favorite song of this year did not come out this year. You know what I'm saying? Like we should just. I think that'd be kind of fun actually. And I'm not.
Yeah, I'm in.
So let's right now, since we got time, let's write down what our
categories.
Our categories are going to be. Where is my? I have a notepad somewhere. Where is it? Well, first off, this all came in like a pack, so.
Ooh.
It's a Snowball.
Yeah, little Rick and Morty reference.
Yeah, the whole thing's Rick and Morty. Yeah, here it is. Because then here's my Rick. Sticky Notes.
Oh.
Did you finally start watching the season?
I did. I got caught up.
They're fun.
Well, I guess the most recent.
I didn't watch last night's. Yeah, they're fun, aren't they? Did you like the What was the one before this?
The heist episode.
Did you like the heist episode?
Yeah,
I love the heist.
I like heist movies.
Right.
I thought that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, your Ricky notes. That's funny, Caden. Not my sticky notes, my Ricky notes. Okay, so we'll do movie.
I know just the guys for the job.
All right, we'll do movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do TV show? Do you really watch TV?
I don't really watch TV.
Because I really don't either. And I feel like any shows that I watched this year weren't from this year. I know that I said like that's not going to be a problem, but I guess because would your answer just be Rick and Morty?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess did season 3 come out this year?
Yeah, technically.
We'll put TV because I may have, it'll be a topic.
We can just do like TV, Netflix series.
Yeah, right. We'll do TV because maybe the chat will want to get in on this.
Right.
Yeah. So we'll do movie, TV. Do you want to do album? Are you in?
Sure.
You want to do album? And again, it doesn't even have to be the album from this year. I'm gonna do the same thing with song because I think you and I both know like when we listen to a banger, we repeat that song.
Right.
So we'll do song.
So we should do celebrity of the year.
Celeb, okay. Celeb.
Fuckboy of the year.
Do you want to do fuck? We'll do fuckboy because I'm also okay. So before, do you want to do meme of the year?
Yes.
Okay, meme.
That one's gonna be a hot debate.
Yep. Meme.
Well, Caden said anime.
Fuckboy.
I could.
Do you want to do anime? Do you have an anime? Did you watch an anime this year?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, anime. We'll do game. Since we are a gaming podcast. Even though we're not a gaming podcast. So right now we have movie, TV, album, song, celeb, meme, fuckboy, anime, game. Do you want to do soda? Pop of the year?
I think we have to. I think we're obligated.
Yeah, we talk about a lot of pop. You want to do snack of the year? What's our favorite snack?
Oh yeah, I gotta definitely get snack in there.
This is gonna be. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 categories. You want to just get to a fresh 12 and call it?
Yeah, works for me.
We have movie, TV, album, song, celeb, meme, fuckboy, anime, game, pop or soda, snack. Need one more.
This is tough.
I know. I'm like immediately like hard.
Like,
I've seen like people do like trailer. I'm like, who like likes a trailer that much?
Biggest disappointment of the year.
Oh Jesus!
Listen, you can't say you haven't been disappointed this year.
Maybe. All right, we'll do disappointment. I'm actually trying to think right now. I'm trying to.
Best of the worst. I like it.
Best of the worst. God, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think about my biggest disappointment. Okay, I'll have to think about that. I'm thinking about this. Like, I got a lot of good things on this. I'm trying to think what I didn't like this year. Yeah, of course. Yeah, honorable mentions. Of course. Oh, of course.
Well, it didn't have to come out this year.
No. Just our biggest disappointment of all time. I could probably do that.
Maybe it's still disappointing you to this day.
Ooh. Okay. I'll have to think. Oh, this might be tough. Okay. Well, so there we go. We have movie, TV, album, song, celebrity, meme, fuckboy, anime, game, pop, snack, disappointment. Yeah, so that's gonna be our 12 categories, and then that will be. I feel like we'll do that like close to the end of the year.
You know what we should do too? We should post the categories on Facebook and have people nominate stuff.
Yep, that's a good point. That's actually, I like that a lot. Yeah, so guys, coming up next time we record our podcast will be the Fruit Snack Attack Award Show of 2019.
I'm gonna dress up for it.
Yeah. Consider having a weird award. Don't you think fuckboy, pop, and snack is a weird Caden?
I'm excited to see who wins fuckboy of the year. It's gonna be a real close race.
That's gonna be a tough one. So I think we'll be good, guys. Well,
I nominate Caden.
Oh, you could do better. Okay, what's gonna be our weirdest? All right, one more award. We'll go with an unlucky 13 here. Let's think. We're a little dead silence right now, but we're thinking.
Yeah. No, we don't have a like a best picture. We see like the best like the like the award. Like if you like, you know what I mean, the award you want to get.
What?
Well, you know, they have like best actress,
okay,
best director, but then there's best picture.
Okay,
like best picture is the one you want.
Right. Oh, like what is out of all of these awards? What is the award? We need to have like the grand poobah of awards.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Okay. Oh god, oh, you know, you just had me kind of thinking. Just the biggest dick award.
Biggest dick 2019.
Biggest dick 2019.
Anyone can win it.
Anyone can win, and it's not like
it could be a person, it could be a movie, it could be anything.
All right, instead of biggest dick, top stacks. Top stacks award. Just whatever your favorite 2019 thing was. It could be anything. I like that. All right, top stacks. Your favorite thing of 2019 is top stacks. The top stacks awards. Now we're up to 14 awards. Oh boy, we're gonna have a big list.
I think
it could
that's
just
probably
be
good
the
enough.
award.
Yeah.
That's funny. It could be anything. You know what that reminds me of? That it could be anything. That reminds me of the behavioral science mind games. It could be anything.
Mind games.
It could be a boat. It could be another medal. I'm not going for the box. Sudden death. That was a terrible mistake on your part. Those are good times. So
It should be the fruitiest, snackiest award. That's what we always say.
all right,
Welcome back to the fruitiest, snackiest attack.
Yeah.
It's the fruitiest snack of 2019.
The fruitiest, snackiest. Because if we say fruitiest snack, it's just literally going to be
right.
Fruitiest, snackiest, attackiest. The fruitiest, snackiest, attackiest award. I'm not going to be able to write all that.
You just abbreviate it. We'll know what you're talking
The
about.
FSA award.
The FSA award. Hell yeah. We have to put thought in this. We can't give out the FSA award to
I feel
anybody.
like we got to dress up.
I'm telling you, I'm going to.
Okay.
I got a suit.
Oh, I'll put on a shirt and tie.
Hell yeah.
All right. Best pupper, but wait, Minnie and Tucker would win. That's true.
They would win.
That's it. I mean, there's not even enough for a debate.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I feel like we'd have to divide that in two categories. We have the best pupper and the best doggo.
Best pupper,
and
best
it'd
doggo.
be Minnie and Tucker, respectively.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But there's not much competition.
Right.
Okay. So again, as the celebratory ending of all of the Fruit Snack Attack episodes, the ending with the doggos.
Tucker's not down here.
Tucker's
No,
not down
you guys don't get Tucker this time.
Oh, no Tucker today. Well, guys, thank you for joining us here. Next time we will be live will be the 2019 inaugural Fruit Snack Attack Award Show.
Yeah.
Presented by Cheetos.
Yeah, next time on Fruit Snack Attack.
See, oh god, all right. Well, and we're gonna end there.
No.
Good night, everyone.
No.
Good night.
No, stop it.
Oh, it's happening.
Stop it.
It's happening.
Stop
I can't stop it.
Minnie, bite him.